My mom has done a great job making it seem like everything is okay always.
Wendy, make sure you look here. 1, 2, 3.
But in reality, there's something wrong going on.
Wendy Williams' son Kevin is breaking his silence on his mother Wendy's personal, physical, and financial battles that have plagued her for the past few years, which resulted in her leaving her talk show abruptly. But what's most shocking is the reason behind why Wendy has been struggling in the first place. Wendy has never been shy about asking tough and ruthless questions on her talk show, and she has rubbed some extremely rich and powerful people in the industry the wrong way. One person in particular that Wendy has ticked off is P. Diddy. Wendy and Diddy have had over a 20-year relationship that is as nasty as they come. Now Wendy's son is spilling all of the tea on how Diddy has ultimately tried to end Wendy's career. So, what exactly does Wendy's son have to say about how Wendy is barely surviving? And what has Diddy done to take down Wendy and why? Well, keep watching as we share all of the details that we know. Make sure to subscribe to our channel and smash that like button. Alright, Wendy Williams has been absent from the media for over a year. It was only in late January that she popped up again when the trailer for her 2-part Lifetime documentary was released. The documentary, Where is Wendy Williams, details all of the behind the scenes that Wendy is currently facing, and it's extremely heartbreaking. For those of you who might have missed it, the former talk show host has been filmed for the first time since leaving the Wendy Williams show, amidst her health and legal battles in July of 2021. The Wendy Williams show aired its final episode amidst Wendy's ongoing health struggles and reports that the host was placed under a financial guardianship, after Wells Fargo argued in a petition that she had been the victim of undue influence and financial exploitation. Wendy had hit a real rough patch when she discovered that her husband had fathered a child with his mistress. Wendy had called Kevin a serial cheat and knew about his previous infidelities. However, she started getting suspicious in 2019, so she hired a private investigator. In the upcoming Lifetime documentary, Wendy explains, "I found a whole lot of stuff. Kevin had gone to LA for business. This guy is telling me that Kevin is in Miami with the girl. The PI was taking pictures of them going to the gym, going to dinner, her with Gucci, Poochie and Lucci, this backwards Barbie. He was tricking up money. She was in the backseat of my Ferrari Rolls Royce." Wendy ended up filing for divorce from Kevin in 2019, and their divorce was finalized in January of 2020. Kevin's infidelity definitely hit Wendy hard, as she still needed to go on live and host her talk show amidst all of the gossip and drama going on behind the scenes. On top of all of this divorce drama, Wendy was also struggling with a 10-year cocaine and alcohol addiction, and both Graves' disease and lymphedema, which she has often spoken about. If a cheating spouse and health issues weren't enough, Wendy got herself on the wrong side of a few high-powered celebrities. One of them being P. Diddy. It's no secret that Diddy and Wendy had a long-standing feud, one that spanned over 20 years. So, how did these two become enemies? Well, it all started in 1998, when Wendy was a radio personality for Hot 97. Wendy had made some serious allegations about Diddy's sexuality, insinuating that he was gay. Once Diddy caught wind of the rumors, he reportedly started his campaign against Wendy and allegedly had her fired from the station. On top of the rumors, Wendy also claimed that she had photos of Diddy in a compromising situation. Diddy's old security guard Gene Deal spilled to the tea about how this was the reason he had to get Wendy fired from the radio show. Wendy was the top radio host in New York at the time, but Diddy got her fired just based on his power and influence.
Like he did Wendy Williams. He said it when we was in Cali. When I come back to New York and that BITCH is on the radio. This is Wendy Williams, the hottest radio host in New York City. When I get back to New York City, if she's on the radio station, he's talking to a radio executive. He said, nobody that I deal with, nobody that I know is gonna do anything with y'all, no business at all.
And he wasn't close to the amount of influence that he has today. Imagine what Diddy could do to Wendy now. Wendy also dropped a bombshell during the Wendy Williams show. The Emmy-winning talk show host told the audience about an incident in the 1990s, claiming that Diddy had sent a musical group to jump her. She said,
"There was a music mogul who sent his all-girl group to beat my in front of the radio station."
Although Wendy didn't specifically call out the group by name, she mentioned that the scary experience will be part of her biopic, slated to premiere in early 2020. P. Diddy Combs is rumored to be the music mogul that Wendy is referring to. The daytime host once alleged that members of the girl group Total took a cab to confront her, according to Us Weekly. Total was signed to Bad Boy Records, the label that Diddy has owned since 1993. Wendy and Diddy have apparently since buried the hatchet, or so it would seem. when Diddy appeared on Wendy's show in 2017 and said he was proud of her success.
It's been a long time coming.
Yeah.
And I want to just tell you how proud I am of you. Because I don't think you get enough credit for being the first one to really cover our culture.
But that didn't last long, because when Diddy and his longtime girlfriend Cassie broke up just one short year later, Wendy called out Cassie for not being smart and only being a pretty face. She said, "She probably doesn't know how to apply for a mortgage. You laugh, but I'm talking about the practical things of life. She's probably always been on his insurance, so she needs an insurance card. Insignia or something to get all checked out. How to buy a car. Is renting, leasing, or buying a car practical for her? Maybe how to drive a car, I'm just saying." Wendy continued, "On the other hand, it wasn't 11 years wasted because Puffy introduced her to the world that she would never know. I like you, Cassie, and hi, Puff, but I still don't know what Cassie does except for walk around and look pretty." However, fans think that this was all for show, as Wendy has always been straight about her feelings towards Diddy and fully believed that he was using women as possessions and not treating them well. After all of the alleged cases that have come forth against Diddy in recent news, starting with his ex-girlfriend Cassie filing a lawsuit against the rapper for $30 million and settling very quickly, fans were begging for Wendy to speak out against Diddy and share her thoughts on the long list of abuse allegations and multiple lawsuits. Wendy has always been the queen of entertainment news and gossip and has never shied away from addressing celebrity rumors. She had tried to sound the alarm about Diddy, and her speaking out against the music mogul has caused her career setbacks. Diddy has allegedly come for her in the past, and fans are thinking that he has come for her again, resulting in her failing health and loss of her show. We've seen Diddy's power and what he can do to bring Wendy down, and with how poorly Wendy is looking, she has definitely gotten the crap end of the stick. There is a shocking clip of Wendy that was released with the trailer of her upcoming documentary. Wendy is seen clearly struggling. In the video clip, Wendy's family expresses concern that her team is taking advantage of her court-appointed financial guardianship and vulnerability. Wendy appears in the trailer herself, and she appears confused and distressed. She says that she's in dire financial straits.
No money. And I'm gonna tell you something, if it happens to me, it could happen to you.
Wendy has been out of the spotlight for over 2 years now, hiding away and living in solitude. Fans have been speculating that she has been hiding out in fear of having a worse fate from Diddy. With everything that was going on in Wendy's life, she has been at her most vulnerable, and her getting canceled a second time by Diddy wasn't going to end well. Her family, friends, and fans are all concerned about her well-being and want Wendy to be well. Fans have posted their thoughts online, with one social media user posting on X, "The things she said about Diddy was known years ago. Wendy Williams stayed on his neck." According to a TikTok video posted online, this video alleges that Wendy Williams is writing a tell-all book about Diddy and is subsequently being advised to hire security in the process because of the threat that Diddy brings. As the TikToker states in her video, Wendy tried to previously raise awareness about Diddy's troubled past during her career, so fans are begging the talk show host to make a comeback and seemingly expose him. It's also interesting to note that Diddy's ex Kim Porter was also writing a tell-all book before her untimely passing. There's also some theories floating around that Diddy was involved so his dirty secrets wouldn't be revealed. Diddy has been proven to be a man of power and influence, and he is not one you want to be on the wrong side of. Fans are hoping that Wendy sticks to getting better herself and not stirring the pot with powerful celebrities anymore. So, what are your thoughts on Wendy's sudden reappearance into the spotlight? Do you think she's not afraid of Diddy anymore now that people are speaking out against him? Let us know your thoughts down below in the comment section, and make sure to like and share this video. We'll catch you on the next one.